Good morning, students. Hello all my dear students. How are you? Hope you all are fine and enjoying your online teaching classes. I, Miss Nirupa, your subject teacher, that is computer. And what is the date today? 28/4/20. And what is the chapter we are going to learn? That is computer basics. So what the topics we are having in this chapter? That is what are computers, uses of computers, types of computers, human beings versus computers. So now let us start learning these all topics. So before starting, introduction to computers. So what is a computer? Computer is an electronic device which makes a work easy by doing a certain kind of work. So computer is a machine that works on electricity. So the computer is also a device which can carry out calculations automatically, and the main function of the computer is to work very fast. And we also play games, watch movies, send and receive messages, draw pictures and solve problems with the help of this machine. So this is all about a computer. Now before starting about the computer, so how the early man is used to do the calculation part. So the early man is used to do with his fingers, stones and natural things to count. So the counting part is done by using fingers, stones and by natural things. So at that time abacus was invented for the bigger calculation. As you can see here the picture of abacus. It was the first counting machine to do bigger calculation. So abacus was a first counting machine. It used to do a bigger calculation as well as, and it was also invented about 300 years ago. So the counting process done by using beads and rods. So here you can see in this picture we are having a rod in a vertically, and in this rod beads are being inserted. By the help of these beads we used to calculate the calculation part, that is addition, subtraction. So this can be done by this abacus. So now coming to the second invention, that was Pascaline. So it is used to calculate much faster than abacus. So here you can see the picture of Pascaline. So Pascaline is also invented by the named Blaise Pascal. So it is the name Blaise Pascal who invented this Pascaline. It performs all the calculation but not able to store the answer. So it is to perform all the calculation like addition, subtraction, multiplication. So this used to be done by this Pascaline. But what is the drawback of this Pascaline? That is, it is not able to store the answer. So recent afterwards computer been invented. So as time passed, computers were there. Now in our generation we are using computers, laptops. So many generations been invented. So they could do calculation much faster and with a greater accuracy. So these computers can do calculation much faster and with the greater accuracy. And they also store the answers too. So nowadays computer can also store the answers also. Now coming to our next topic is uses of computer. Now we are going to see how the computers are used in different areas. You can say in different fields where the computers in being used. So first one, that is homes. How the computers are being used in homes. They are used to play games, do calculation, draw pictures, and as well as you also can study in your computer also. Here you can see the picture. A boy is studying in the computer, laptop you can say. Now a school. the computer is used in school? So they are used to make students record and help them to learn their subjects in much a better way. In school, as you see, you will be having a computer lab, and in computer lab we have so many of the computers which is going to help you how to draw the pictures, how to make a document, how to type the letters in your word document. So all these things you have done in your class 1 in your computer lab. So in schools also computers are used for the students result also. So next is offices. They are used in offices to keep records, type letters, send emails and do other works. So here in this picture you can see in offices also computers plays much important role, and it is used to keep records of their office work. Next, in banks. How the computers are used in banks? They are used to keep customers' accounts, records, so etc. ATMs also run through by computer. So in this bank you can see how this lady is using the computer, that is to keep the customers' accounts and records. So hospitals. So in hospitals computer is used to keep patients' record. So in this picture let's see what the doctor is doing. It is to keep the patient's record and provide right treatment to the patient. Next, coming to the airport and railway station, computer used to book and sell tickets. So online we are going to book our tickets, railway tickets we are going to book, and even also while going to there we also sell the tickets from the computer to their passenger. Even control air, rail traffic and do lot more activities in the with the help of computer in the railway stations. So now let's see an activity how the computers are being performed to us. As you can see in this cartoon, you can watch cartoons and movies. Yes, by the help of computer you can watch cartoons as well as movies. You can draw pictures also. See here in the picture, even you can draw the pictures, you can listen music, you can write a letter to your grandparents, and you can create a greeting cards for your friends. So this is the thing which you can do with your computer. Now let's see an example that a mouse in our daily life we use machines like television, radio, washing machine, mixer, music system, telephone, etc. A computer can also do the work of some of these machines. A television is used to watch movies. Can you watch movies on a computer? Yes, you can watch movies on your computer. Rahul is drawing on a paper. You can also draw using a computer. Yes, he can draw a drawing on the computer. The music system is playing a song. Can you play a song on a computer? Yes, you can also play a song on a computer as well as in your music system. So here, see Teja what he is telling. Oh, the computer is very clever. Can it do everything? Moss is saying computer can help you to do several things, but there are also many things that it cannot do. So now we are going to see what the computer cannot do. So let us see the example. You can use a fridge to keep food items. Can a computer be used like a fridge? No, we can't use like a fridge to the computer. Can you mix fresh fruit juice in your mixer? Yes, we can do fresh juice in our mixture, but a computer cannot be used like a mixture. Okay, you can wash clothes in your washing machine, but a computer cannot be used like a washing machine. So that is why our answer is no, it cannot do. So now we are going to learn the third topic is types of computers. We are having 4 types of computer. One is desktop computer, laptop computer, tablet computer, smartphone. So coming to your desktop computer. So what do you mean by desktop computer? It is placed on a table or a desk. So you can see here a monitor is placed on a desk of your table, and CPU also we are having, mouse we are having. So it is arranged in the same table, and it is also big and heavy. It is difficult to move it from one place to another, as it carries so many of accessories in this computer. So it is very difficult to us to move from one place to another. Next, coming to laptop computer, it is a small and light and can be kept on one's lap. So we can keep in our lap and perform whatever we want to work in. So it can be carried when the person is moving. So whenever we are going outside, even we can take with us this laptop and go. Next, coming to tablet computer, it is a small enough to easily fit in your hand. So you can easily fit in your hand these tablet computers, that is we can say as tab. So it is no need of using keyboard because it is having touch screen. So it consists of a small screen to display the data and a small keyboard to enter the data. It consists of a touch screen display and is also called as tablet. So by the help of the touch screen, you can operate your functions in your tab. Next, coming to smartphone. It lets us make calls and send messages, click pictures and do many other things. It allows us to look for information on the internet. So you can see here, it is your smartphone. You can make calls as well as send the messages and do so many works. Like you can listen music, you can watch movies, videos, and you can play songs. So many things you can done in your smartphone also. Next, the last topic we are having, computer versus human beings. So computers works at a very fast speed. So whatever we are doing with the computer, so it does her work very fastly. While coming to the human beings works at a slow speed. So by the comparison of computer, human beings works at a slow speed. A computer cannot work on its own. It can only function when commands are given to it by humans. So we know that computer cannot work on its own. We should operate. So when we are giving command, that is when we are playing music, when we are open any of the software, when you are opening to draw picture, so everything we have to give command to a computer, then only the computer works. But in human beings can work on their own. So human beings can work on their own at their own time. Whenever they want, they can do their work. But computer can't do their work on their own. We have to give him a task to perform. Next, if computer can do many tasks at the same time. So many tasks at the same time means a computer can do many things at the same time. For example, we can listen music, we can watch videos, we can draw pictures. So many things at a time we can do this by the help of computer. But human beings can usually do one or the two tasks at a given time. We human beings can only perform one or two tasks at a given time only. A computer has a very large storage capacity and it can be stored a lot of data. So a computer has very large storage capacity and it can store a lot of data. While coming to your human beings, it has a limited amount of memory and they can only store limited amount of information. So whatever requirement we have, we only store that much amount of information. But coming to your computer, computer can store much amount of data, that you can store pictures, you can store videos, you can store songs. So many of data also you can store. Next, fifth point is a computer will always give accurate result if correct information are given to it. So human beings can make mistakes while working. So computer will always give accurate results because it performs under the software. So whatever we are giving input, it gives us output as a correctly. But human beings can make mistake while working. It can happen mistakes with the human being. Next, the last point is a computer never gets bored or tired doing the same job over and over again. So computer never get tired while doing many times one at the same time the work. But while coming to the human being get tired when he is doing one job many times. If you are doing many times one job, you feel very bored and also you feel tired of doing that continuously work. But computer never gets bored. So this is all about your computer versus human being. So thank you so much everyone, and